Hello Virgos, and welcome to another edition of Astro Extra. This Astro Extra topic, Saturn. Saturn is not the most favorite planet out of all the solar system planets because Saturn represents where we must grow up and mature. Wherever Saturn happens to be hitting, or whatever zodiac sign, tells me as an astrologer that is the spectrum of consciousness that is a little behind the times and needs to grow up a bit. But really it's just an updating. This is the evolution of humankind. Now for 2 years, Saturn was in Leo from 2005 until roughly 2007. And that meant that the world was growing up when it came to power issues, the way it expresses its power, and the way it expresses itself as a soul. So we really got to see the true colors of everyone on the planet during Saturn in Leo. Saturn in Leo for you, Virgo, meant you were cleaning out your subconscious, regaining faith in yourself, and battling demons that probably went back to childhood, past lives, or longer. You had to face your karma during that time, and it was a tough time for Virgos. I knew a lot off camera. Now Saturn is in your sign, which means it's time to carry out all that inner growth of the last 2 years into your core personality and the way you express yourself moment to moment on Earth. You are basically reprogramming your ego for the next 2 years. But before you can reprogram, the universe usually takes away things that are in the way of growth. Saturn has nearly finished Chapter 1's transit between when it entered your sign in September to now, January 2008. So for that first few months, it might have been difficult for you Virgos, especially the early born Virgos, the Virgos born the first 15 days of the period, because that is the toughest transit I think a person could go through. Saturn really revealing all of the truths of where you're in denial or where things aren't working and what really needs to be fixed on that outer shell of your personality. Saturn will be now in retrograde between now and May. So between now and May, I don't expect things to fall apart too much for Virgos. Rather, I expect you to start to understand why things fell apart. This is an easier part of the transit. Then in May 3rd, actually to be specific, of 2008, Saturn will move direct again, which means it's Chapter 2, time to start building based on what you know. All right, Virgos, that's all we have for this Astro Extra. I'll see you next time. Live, love, be.